While I make a quick shoebox out of the environment nearby, I'll explain the definition of True Melee. True Melee is a category of melee weapons that force the player to get up close and personal with enemies. A few melee weapons with long-range projectiles are permitted. These are Blade Tongue, the Beekeeper, and the Horseman's Blade. This is because they do not launch projectiles unless the blade of the weapon directly hits an enemy. And also, I will not be using them in such a way that turns them into long-range weapons. So for example, I am not allowed to use the Horseman's Blade in combination with enemy statues to spawn bajillions of pumpkins. Anyway, I went caving to obtain various accessories, as well as some other stuff. I also explored to the left, finding a desert and even a pyramid. I was disappointed to see the Pharaoh set instead of a functional item. I equipped it anyway. I did some more caving and bonked a random exposed crimson heart. What are even the chances of this anyway? I proceeded to purchase a sickle from the merchant, which turned out to be a better weapon than the cactus sword I had crafted earlier. I picked up some life crystals and eventually braved the underground desert. I stepped on a cactus slightly funny and instantly died. I went mining in hopes of obtaining crimtane and topaz, as well as other metals for miscellaneous pieces of armor. I decided to purchase Gi, which gave me a small bonus to certain melee stats. After a while of mining for various resources, I finally had the items for Magiluminescence, one of the most overpowered pre-Hardmode accessories. It doubles your horizontal acceleration and deceleration on the ground, and also gives you a 20% speed boost, which stacks with Hermes boots. I did more exploring and went mining in the underground jungle in pursuit of a blade of grass. Couldn't I just pluck one from the ground at spawn? Eye of Cthulhu was on the chopping block first. Getting a blade of grass in your eye must be pretty painful, huh? The Blade of Grass made quick work of it. The Shield of Cthulhu had been acquired, so I went straight for the brain like... Wait, Thanos didn't say brain, whatever. And I got comboed in a corner like this is Minecraft PvP. While trying to get access to more Crimson Hearts, I ended up getting a Tentacle Spike, which applies a very damaging debuff to enemies. To give it a test, I beat up a nearby spider with it. It was time for attempt number 2 on the Brain of Cthulhu, but this time I came with potions. Well, really, 1 potion and a leftover food buff. With a fully zoomed in overlay map, you can pinpoint the location of the Brain of Cthulhu in Phase 2. I started using the Blade of Grass again, since it's a much larger weapon. I then crafted a Deathbringer pickaxe. I immediately went to collect rocks directly from hell, and make armor out of them, and a giant sword. Started raining slimes, and I splattered a couple dozen of them and then their king, who actually dealt damage to me since I wasn't careful. Then sold off all of King Slime's drops to my happiest NPC. Soon after, the goblins finally arrived, and I wiped them out too. This meant I could go find a goblin tinkerer underground in areas I may have been in before. The goblins were almost as unimposing as the slimes that preceded them. I found the Goblin Tinkerer and immediately purchased rocket boots and a Tinkerer's workshop from him in order to enhance my accessories greatly. With that, I was prepared to fight Queen Bee. Queen Bee is one of those bosses I die to sometimes for no reason. I came back with a bast statue and a few potions, and this time it didn't go so badly. This time, I remembered to parry the Queen Bee's dashes with my own. Now that I remembered how to play the game, Queen Bee had been defeated. I got the Beekeeper first try, and used it to slice up some of the stragglers from the fight. I'm a dumbass. I wasn't recording. God damn it. I just killed Skeletron without recording. Oh well. It's just expert mode Skeletron at least. It's not like... It's not a big deal. But god damn it. Anyway, I picked up Muramasa and a Cobalt Shield from the dungeon, and I once more jumped straight into a flesh cave to craft a purple sword out of grass, fire, water, and blood somehow, at what is pretty much a table made out of eyes. With Night's Edge crafted and all pre-Hardmode bosses defeated, I did some miscellaneous building, including barriers for the corruption, and got ready to finish off Pre-Hardmode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, part 2 will be uploaded tomorrow, which has the spicier fights, so stay tuned for that. Enjoyed this short building time lapse, and see ya.